And I was like, no. And so I thought, because at first he said he was going to Goodwill, so I thought we were heading to Goodwill. So I just did a U-turn and was going to pull into Goodwill, and he, like, took back off across the highway back to this side of the road. And I'm like, I told her, I got to the middle, and I stopped him. I said, you cannot walk with him across this highway. You're not going to do that. So I told her to record just in case he put his hands on me while I was trying to get him to stop. And while I was doing it, he just took off again across the highway. So.
Okay. At one point, did he put his hands on you?
When we got like right over here, he's like, and then it was just bending my fingers trying to get me off of my son. That was when I was telling him he couldn't walk across the highway with me.
So how did he get him in the first place?
Because we were at the parking lot up there about to sign, and we were all in the same video. But when he put his hands in my face, I got out of the truck because I didn't want him to put his hands on me. So I was like, I'm calling the police. You need to get out of my truck. And when I walked away, he took her and him and pulled them out of the truck and said, we're walking. And I said, no, you're not. Leave them here. He kept saying,
take it down a little bit. I know you're upset, but there's other people, okay?
And he said, we're walking down the street. We're going to Waffle House. And I said, no, you're not. And he said, you made all of us walk. And I said, no, I told you to get out of my truck. My kids need to stay in the truck.
So how do you get the charger? Is there someone else with him?
He called somebody. They literally just pulled up. And I guess because they saw you, he finally let go of him and got in the truck. In the car with them. Yeah.
Do you have any paperwork or anything saying you have full custody? Can I see that? So it's DV all day long.
So your female suspect was bending back fingers of the man?
No, male was bending female fingers.
Wait, so who's your suspect?
The male.
Okay, I must have misunderstood you. It sounds like she's the aggressor in all this.
It was mutual to start, and then both of them escalated. But she showed me an order saying that the parties have joint legal custody, but the plaintiff, who's the female, has primary physical custody. So I'm guessing that means she said this is just a temporary order. It doesn't say when it actually.
That's all fine. I mean, either way, it's going to be domestic because they have kids in common, regardless of who has the custody. You're good all day long. They were married, they got divorced, they have kids in common. You're good there. So did any of the kids get hurt, or were they in? Was there any chance of them getting hurt?
Possibly the 4-year-old. So
if any of those kids are old enough to tell you what happened, just quickly ask them, "Hey, what happened?" and see what the kids say and corroborate everything. And when you do that.
When I was talking with Mom, the two older kids got out and were just agreeing with everything Mom said. So I very highly doubt they're going to tell me anything